right. Good afternoon. It is 1:34 p.m. Market closed 15 minutes ago. This is uh, this is SPY. 1 minute. I want to do 1 minute so that I could show you guys a granular detail of the chart. And I'm gonna be showing you guys the OSV price movement today using the plus or minus 10 data, or plus or minus 10 rule. This is OSV. During the market hours, all of this gets updated live. And when it's updating, it's going to keep track of what I call the tank number. This is the tank number. And what it is the strength of the current strike price. So in this example at 112 Pacific time, 576, the strength is at put. It is minus 29 strength. Not necessarily a strong put strength, but that's what that is. 581 at 11:36 a.m. The strength of call is 139. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to look for a plus or minus 10 consecutively growing number and the same strike price. So for example, let's look at 930. So 930 we had, let's see, 930. From 930 to 940, I would say 940, there was a plus 10. And it is right here. So boom. And it stayed from 577 all the way up to here. So from 67 to, I would say, 79 is a plus 10. And it grew consecutively: 67, 69, 70, 71, 75, 76. And it stayed in the same strike price. And what does that mean? It means that for within 8 minutes, we were able to capture 577 growing strong. And when that happens, that means that the plus 10 rule is met, and it's going to be bullish for the rest of the day. That's what the plus or minus 10 rule shows you. So let's extract this data. We'll go ahead and hit save, and it is 12. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull this up. This is the tank analyzer. Load, and boom, and boom. I'm sure there's more. 930. Okay, and let's look at this on the charts. Actually, let's look at another data. I think I didn't download the right one, I don't think. Let's do it's the same one, but previously. There you go. Now we have more data. So we have from 930 to 946. Let's mark that on the chart. 930. We have 930 to 9. Where is it? 42. 42. Okay, and actually, let's do. I'm sorry. Let's do a different data, because that one I just downloaded is corrupted. So this is the file for today, March 4th, and at 9:03, the plus 10 rule was met from 29:45, and it recorded it 576. This means at 576, the call strength increased by 2 minutes, within 2 minutes, and it went up a lot. Okay, so let's find this in the chart. So 903 to 905, and it is 903, which is right here. Okay, 903, 905, right? No, it's right here. Let me make this bigger. 905. We can be exact like that. So we found the signal that would tell you that it's going to be bullish, right, for the rest of the day. Now, why doesn't it find it anywhere in here? That's because this is actually a consolidating period. This is where it's just going to bounce back and forth. But what about here? How come it doesn't find the signal here? Because these before this, or let's say about an hour after the market opens, this is pre-market volume activity. It's not going to give you a solid signal in here because this is just pre-market volume activity. I mean, past this, in OSV, you have this part of the site. It's going to, when the market opens, these four corners here, these have to go through a cycle. And when they go through a cycle, it'll go from positive to negative and then positive again. That period represents the volume of the pre-market activity. And that's what this is. It's unreliable, you know. It may look like it's bearish, you hop in, and then it goes up. You know, it may look bullish, you hop in, and then it goes down. Not really a reliable play, but it's typically after consolidation, then the direction for the rest of the day will start to show up, just like the past days for SPY. So in this, during this time, after the pre-market pump, you're going to have a period of consolidation. This is where people start to buy in, but also scalp. When they scalp, you know, if you're not a good scalper, or if you're, you know, if that's not your style of play, you're going to be at a disadvantage for sure. But what I like to do is I like to just kind of wait and let this thing marinate a little bit and wait for OSV to give me the signal. If it gives me the signal, it's going to be a plus 10, then all right, it's going to be bullish. Now, once you're in, how do you know how long to hold the position for? You know, at some point you're going to have to exit. I always encourage people to secure your profit. Always, you know, when you're using OSV, use paper money at first so that you can understand the flow of things. But right here, this is the first signal we received, which is here. And let's say you enter, and you know, if you decide to hold and not exit here, you need an indicator to let you know it's safe to hold. So we can go, we can mark this as 1046. We got the other signal for a plus 10. So it's at 1046 right here. 1046. Come on. And 1254. Boom. 1254 right there. So now you have, I mean, you entered here, and of course you can secure your profit anytime. You hit a positive here, and now you're approaching the next signal, right? And so a lot of us using OSV, we held because we kept getting that bullish signal. It was getting stronger and stronger, and so we held actually even towards the end. And of course, we sold off on zero DTEs. Whenever you sell off on zero DTE, usually our brokerage, our platform will sell it for you 12:30, and so from there, depending on the movement, you're gonna experience a big dip or a big rip. But a lot of us sold off before the 12:30, and then waited for it to settle down again to load up on the next play. But here we have the next signal was given to us at 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock until, so that's 119, 130. 12 o'clock to 12:20, we got a signal. So it said boom, 12 o'clock, 12:20, 12:20, boom. So we held until then. It popped, and a lot of us said, "All right, time to exit." Right there. So you may be good at reading the charts, but you're not gonna have an indicator to let you know to hold a little longer, or if it's gonna really go down. And you know, many of us recognized it. We held, exit some to secure the profit, and then the remaining, some of us eventually let it go at the top. Now, how do you know if it was, 585 would be the top? It actually tells you on OSV. It's not going to tell you on the tank, but it will tell you on OSV, the interface, which is this one. Some of us noticed 85. It's not showing now, but at that time when 85 was here, it was showing us that these two, the call strength and the put strength, were getting weak. The call strength was getting weak, so we let it go. We'll close it off at 585. But it's always good to secure your profit anyways, because you never know what's going to happen. And then once that happened, boom, it went down. And some folks loaded up probably for next week. Some folks, for tomorrow. Some folks waited until it really hit the bottom, and then loaded up again. The signal actually told you right here at 1 o'clock, and the market's already closed in my time. 1 o'clock, you got a minus 10 going from. Actually, this one's a mixed signal. It's 1 o'clock, so market's already closed, so it's not going to be anything beyond market closure. It's not going to be accurate, but it would look like this. 1 o'clock, but yeah, this is the price action for today. Let me pull it up. Boom. Starting from 850, gave you some bullish signals. You have these right here. Whenever the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one, whenever it's getting redder and redder, that means that the put position, or the puts out of money, I'm sorry, in the money puts are losing strength. And so that's what happened. Boom. They all turned green. We've all been in it since 570 something. Some of us even bought the dip and held, but there were no real signals to show on during the consolidation period. You can, buy a position in consolidation period, but you're kind of gambling. You don't really know where it's going to go after that. I like to just hold my capital until I know for sure, because I'm a responsible investor, and I get in when I get that signal. Boom. Beautiful. If you have any questions, let me know. Message or comment on the video. Message me on Discord. Don't forget to subscribe and like. That's it.